Hi, welcome back. How are you? Today we are going to use the political map. Also, we are going to talk about Chile and its cities. Let's go! Well, before we continue, let's review the things we saw in previous lessons. So, first, political maps are used to find countries, districts, regions, and other political sections in different nations. The India, for example, is divided into many territories that are represented by different colors here in this political map. These territories are called states. On the other hand, we have physical maps. In physical maps, we mainly find geographical items that are of importance, such as mountain ranges, deserts, forests, among others. However, in physical and political maps, we can also find things in common. They both show continents, but more importantly, they both show lakes, rivers, and oceans. Now, how about Chile? Well, Chile is organized into 16 regions and 5 macrozones that we saw last week. But how do I find a city in Chile? Finding a city in Chile is not something difficult to do. If you're using Google Maps, type the city or town and the app will automatically take you there. If you use a globe or a paper-made political map, all you have to do is to carefully look for the city or town from up north to down south. If you know the region or zone where the city you're looking for is, finding your place will be even faster. Some cities in the north of Chile. There we can find Arica, Iquique, Antofagasta, among others. And what do they have in common? They are in the coast, in front of the Pacific Ocean, and have the Atacama Desert behind. So this is the end of the video. Let's continue with the next one so we can see more zones of Chile. Hi, how are you? Welcome back. I'm Teacher Marcos right here. Today we need to continue with our lesson. If you haven't watched the video yet, you should go to YouTube and watch it. Chile and its cities. We are going to continue with Norte Chico. In the video there, we watched Norte Grande. And the cities we can find there using a map, Vallenar, La Serena, Coquimbo. And what do the people who live there find around them? Well, they find more vegetation and more valleys because the desert there is not as dry, not so dry, but we find more rivers as well. Good. And where's Norte Chico? It's right there. Then we have Zona Central. In Zona Central, we find cities such as Viña del Mar, Santiago, Concepción. Also, we find Rancagua, Chillán, and many others. What's important about Zona Central and those cities is where more people live in Chile, and also we find more valleys, more rivers than in the north, and Depresión Intermedia, which is a big area of flat land where people can live. And where is Zona Central and those cities? Right there in that part of Chile, between Valparaíso region and Biobío region. And talking about Biobío, that's where the river where Zona Sur starts. And there we have cities such as Temuco, Valdivia, Osorno, and Puerto Montt. Beautiful cities. And the people who live there, what do they see every day? Well, they see this. Very important sources of water, such as rivers, lakes, of course, oceans as well, Pacific Ocean, and volcanoes. And because of that, we get beautiful cities, beautiful national parks as well. And where is Zona Sur? Right there at the beginning of Araucanía region and Los Lagos. And Zona Austral, what cities can we find there? Well, there are many cities as well. Not many people live there, but most people live in Punta Arenas and Coyhaique. Good. And what do the people in Punta Arenas y Coyhaique see there? Well, they see this beautiful landscapes as well, one of the most beautiful landscapes in Chile. They see hills, islands as well, a lot of rivers and channels because of the islands and because of the Cordillera de los Andes is prominent there. Good. And where's this Zona Austral? Right there, close to the Antarctica. So, to wrap up, como resumen, hablamos en el video anterior de cómo usar un mapa y en Chile es más fácil porque como es angosto uno va de norte a sur con el dedito. Así se encuentra una ciudad en Chile. También si tú sabes dónde está la región de la ciudad que estás buscando o en qué parte, si es al sur, al norte, al centro, se te puede hacer más fácil buscar una en el mapa. Recuerda que también hay distintos tipos de mapas. Hoy en día hay mapas digitales que nos ayudan a localizar mejor lo que queremos, como Google Maps. También está Map City. O si no, puedes usar un mapa tradicional como los atlas y también los globoterráqueos o globes en inglés. También hablamos de las macrozones o las macrozonas, regiones y ciudades de Chile y qué características tiene el paisaje que ahí hay alrededor de estas ciudades y, bueno, qué paisajes ven las personas formados por estas características. So I hope you learned today. We are going to finish this presentation and we are going to continue with, yes, with this. Let's watch a little bit. With this presentation, okay? So you are going to watch the videos there. The links are going to be here. And the objective today, as I told you before, is that you will be able to find cities in Chile by using a political map. If you use a physical maps, that's okay. So these are the activities. Take the purposes. You are going to take the purposes of each map. What's the use of the map and what can we find? And look for some cities in Chile. Where are they? Okay, so you are going to look for some cities and I propose you a little challenge again. Can you find these cities? Okay, let's go. In this part, in this square here, you are going to tick the characteristic or features of each maps. Sometimes it can be both. So for example, political map and physical map. We can find rivers, lakes, and oceans. In both of them? Only in one of them? You know it. Good. And then number two, you look for the cities here. I show you some cities here in the region. And then you answer here in this square. Look for some cities in Chile. Where are they? Using that map here, the map here, this political map, you are going to classify each city per region and then macrozone. So for example, Arica. ¿En qué región está? Where is the region? And in what macrozone? Good. And then Coquimbo, Temuco, and Punta Arenas. And number three, this is my challenge. Can you find these cities or towns or pueblos? Use a map. So you are going to use a map to locate Visviri, Tocopilla, Constitución, and Ancud. Okay? So you are going to write down the region and also the macrozone. And finally, number four, what did I do or learn today? Okay? Va a escribir ahí lo que hizo o aprendió o no le quedó tan claro también acá. So, that's all for today. I hope you learned. I hope you enjoyed the class. And we will see you next lesson. Goodbye.